am Rhonda and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing y'all one of our favorite comfort foods, and that is some chicken parmesan. I don't know about y'all, but I'm telling you what, when I think of comfort food, I'm thinking of a big old bowl of pasta smothered in some sauce. That's one of my comfort foods anyway. So I'm going to show you just how easy it is to just whip it up. Now, of course, you can skip the process of making your own sauce. You can just buy a jar of marinara sauce. So this recipe can be a real shortcut if you don't make your own sauce. But just in case you want to know how to make your own sauce, I'm going to show you from the cans things that you have access to. Almost everybody does. Instead of my stewed tomatoes from the can, jarred from start to finish. So I'm going to just show you a short and little version of that, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's start on that sauce. Alright y'all, of course I'm going to start with some extra virgin olive oil. Just give this a drizzle in here. And I'm also going to add just a little bit of butter. I'd say about, let's see, 3 tablespoons. And we are going to melt this. Let's not turn this on high. I'm going to start with sauteing some onions. I got my little handy dandy chopper here. And I'm just going to go in with these onions. Now this is about half a cup, or about a half an onion. It was a big old onion, I will give it that. Big old Vidalia. Ain't nothing like them big old Vidalia onions. They are sweet, so we're not going to cook it real high because we want that sugar and sweetness to come out of that onion. And I'm going to let these cook down for just a little bit, and then I'm going to add me some garlic. Now, I just have about 6 of the little cloves minced. But we don't want to put that in there right now because you don't want to burn your garlic, honey. You will not do yourself no favor. So we're just going to let this cook down for just a few minutes. And because we're going to add that garlic, and that garlic, I'm telling you, when you let that flavor come out of that fresh garlic, it is a game changer. It really is. So I'm just going to cook this down for maybe about 4 or 5 minutes to get these onions soft and translucent before we start adding everything else in. Now, I will tell you, we're using just some good old canned tomatoes, some tomato paste, some seasoning, and of course I have some fresh basil and some parsley. So that's what we got. So pretty simple. This is my sister Lynn's little recipe. Although I'm not sure she uses onions, but I'm throwing some onions in mine because I want that onion flavor in my sauce. Anyway, we're just gonna let it cook down for just a minute or two. All right, y'all, look at these onions. This is what you want. Look how happy they are. As happy as they can be. All right. In goes the garlic, the minced garlic. In she goes. Now this is going to be bursting with flavor here. I chopped them up. I tell you what, y'all, I watch one of my friends on YouTube, Linda with Create with Linda, and I'm telling you, every recipe she has starts with some chopped up garlic. Bless her heart, she's got the hang of that. She can mince that garlic like nobody's business. My whole pot's turning. Look at it. It's just crazy. Just doing what it wants to do. Now I'm just going to cook this. The flavor of that garlic, y'all, is already smelling so good. You could just cook you some onions and garlic and have that on the stove. Somebody walk in, what you cooking? Think you're cooking something real good. Your whole house smells good. Alright. I am going to go ahead and add my tomatoes. Just got some good tomatoes, and this does have some basil in it. We're going to dump. I've got two 28-ounce cans of tomatoes. Now this is going to make a lot more sauce than we actually need for our little chicken parmesan. But we will have extra. I just splashed that everywhere. We'll have extra so we can have some next week with something, Russell.
Yeah.
Yes, some good old sauce. Now I'm doing the sauce first because you want it to simmer and just get right, okay? I'll go ahead and put my seasoning in. I've got some, oh, look at it. She's a bubbling, she is sassy. Putting my fresh basil and some parsley in there. Now, I'm also going to start adding me some seasoning. I'm going to do a little bit of accent. I'm also going to add, let me turn this down just a minute. She's talking to me. I'm also going to put some garlic powder, about a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm trying to keep it stirred so it don't pop all over me. I've got some oregano I'm putting in there. I'm just throwing it everywhere. And I'm doing about a teaspoon each, y'all, of this seasoning. Got some more dried basil. About a teaspoon. And also some Italian. Just Italian seasoning. I want it to have, just be full of flavor. Just be bursting with flavor. Alright, let's see. I'm going to do a little kosher salt. Just a little bit. And I'm going to taste this and see where we're at with the salt. Because I'm also going to add just a little sugar. That sugar cuts back on some of the acidity as well as the butter in here. Just about a tablespoon of sugar. Now, I'm also going to put in some tomato paste. That is going to make it thicken up and just be delicious. Add that in there. Yummy. If I can get it off there. There we go.
Oh, that looks good.
It's going to be good. It is going to be good. We're going to just get it mixed up in here. Sometimes I add a little pinch of brown sugar. But we're just going with some little white sugar there. Now, my sister Lynn, she says she always finishes hers off with a little heavy whipping cream. And that will cut down on the acidity as well. But I'm just going to let this simmer the whole entire time I start my chicken. So we'll just turn this on low. I'm going to, actually I'm going to turn it up just a little bit so it can simmer. And just let this cook away while we start the chicken. So let's get that chicken done. Okay, y'all, chicken time. I've got my chicken here. I've got my little mixes ready to go. Now, before I touch on that chicken, I'm going to go ahead and show you my little mixes. I've just got some all-purpose flour in here. And I'm going to season this little flour up. Now, this is some Dano's seasoning. It's kind of Italian cheesy kind of goodness right there. You do not have to use this. You can season yours just any old way you want to do it. I've got some Italian seasoning. Just gonna give this a little bit of that. Of course, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little accent. My garlic powder. I'm also going to season that chicken. Oh, I need a little salt too. I'll just use this salt. Give it a little salt. And of course, a little pepper. Gotta have that pepper. Alright, and I'm just going to rub this around here. So we got our little seasoned flour. Now the flour is going to dry the chicken out. Then we're going to wet the chicken with the eggs and some buttermilk. And then of course we're going to roll this in our crumbs, which is just some Parmesan cheese. Just some shredded Parmesan cheese and some Italian style breadcrumbs. So nothing fancy. we'll go ahead and mix our dry stuff together. And I put about a cup of the Parmesan cheese in there, and I'm going to match that with the crumbs. Now these are the Italian style, so they've got a little flavor going on. Here we go. So we'll give them a little stir right here. Now we'll take my buttermilk, give her a nice little shake, and just going to add a little bit to these eggs. I love using buttermilk and eggs for anything I'm about to fry or need a binder for. And I just eyeball this, y'all. You can just use eggs if you want to. You can even use eggs in a little milk or eggs in a little water. I just like that buttermilk. Alright, now the fun part, the chicken. I'm going to get over here, I guess, for a little minute. Now, I've got this chicken breast here, and it's fairly thick. We are going to slice this in half, and you want to lay it on the flat side. So you got all those little bumps and crevices and all of the breast. We know this side's smooth, so we're going to lay it on that smooth side. And I'm just going to take my little knife here and just cut right in it. Don't be scared of it. It'll be just fine. You just feel it kind of with your hand. Don't slice a finger off or nothing. Just give it a little cut. You can also avoid this. See how it looks right there? Just keep on getting it. You can also just flatten it out without cutting it if you want yours just a little thicker. This is what it looks like. So now I'm actually going to flatten this out just a little bit with my little meat mallet, because I like to loosen up some of those ligaments and tendons and all that. It just tenderizes it just a little bit more. So just going to give it a little pound. All right. And that's all. Just a little love pat. Ain't whooping it half to death. And we're going to stick this over here. Now, I am going to move some of this junk out, wash my hands, and get my little fryer ready so that we can start frying this, because it's also got to bake. Meanwhile, my sauce back there is still just bubbling, getting happy, just doing its thing. It's popping all over. I actually lifted the lid and it popped clean in my hair, so it's, yep, like a little hello to you, honey.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yes, how you doing?
Yeah.
So, let me get my oil hot, and I'm going to show you how we fry this little chicken up. Alright, y'all, I have got me some nice fresh gloves on, and I am going to season this chicken up. I'm going to put the same seasoning on the chicken that I used for the flour and everything else. So, just little sprinkles here, not too terribly much. Garlic powder, onion powder, a little accent, salt, pepper, and a little bit of that Dan-O's, and a little bit of Italian on there. Just a little will do us. If I can remember what I did. I normally have a system. I set it to the side when I'm done. Anyway, I'm just looking at this point. All right.
It'll be good.
It'll be just fine. It will be. Now we're going to just flip it over and repeat the process. Got my oil there getting all hot and bubbly, getting ready for it. Alrighty. Here we go again. Round 2 or 3. A little salt. I'm not sure if I put salt on the last side. Garlic powder, onion powder. We gonna get these little chickens in some hot oil. Put them in the sauna.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. Let me make sure it's all happy. I'm just gonna sprinkle just a little bit in there. See where we're at. I think Just turn it up. By the time I dip it and flip it, it's going to be good to go. Now, you want to dip it in that all-purpose flour there. Like I said, we want to get this dry. We want to have it nice and dry first so that whenever we put it in that egg mixture, it's going to hold on to all the goodness over here. Alright, nice and dry. Then we're going to just give them a bath in that egg wash like so. Yummy. Now, in you go. Give it a little love there. See where we're at with our oil now. Look at that goodness, y'all. Yummy, yummy. Let's give it just a little. There we go. We're ready for it now. All right. Whoops. Give him a little shake, shake. A little love. Just going to put him right in there. You always want to lay your meat away from you so you don't burn yourself up. We're going to go ahead in with this second piece. Get all this chicken a cooking. I have my oven set at 375. So we're going to have this ready to go when that sauce is ready. Now that sauce has been simmering for about 45 minutes now. So you want to simmer it for about 45 minutes to an hour. And it's cooking really fast over there. You don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, it's thin.
It's real thin, so I think it's still got a little minute over there though. And I've got my little grid that I'm going to get and put in there. Have it ready for it. I'm doing this slow, aren't I? I'm just going to get in there with my hands, y'all.
You're talking about it as you go.
Use what God gave me.
There you go.
Look how fast I can get this done with my fingers.
That's right.
I can certainly take the gloves off. We got to get to working fast here. Yummy, yummy, all that goodness. There we go. Yeah, I talk too much, so I guess. I'm a talker, y'all. I tell you what, sometimes Russ tells me I don't meet a stranger.
She really don't.
I guess that can be good and bad. Sometimes we'll be talking to somebody.
We'll go opposite ways in the store.
Yes.
And she'll be sending me, hey, go get this. And I'll go get it.
Yeah.
And I'll come back. And she ain't moved really from where she was at to go get what she was going to get. Because she's talking to somebody totally random. And I asked her, I was like, did you know?
Do you know?
No. We bonded by the saltine crackers.
Yeah.
She was looking for something. And
yeah, I was helping her.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but for some reason, people always think I'm working at wherever we're shopping for. They do. They will say, ma'am, do you know what aisle the pasta sauce is on? And normally I do. Okay, I'm in here a lot. I don't know why, especially if I have my scrubs on after work. And you would think
Scrubs would say.
Scrubs and a badge would clearly say,
Yeah.
I'm not an employee at the food line.
Yeah.
But, honey, I'm telling you what, I get some questions. Apparently they either, I come off as a friendly person, and I hope that is the case.
You are that.
Or I'm probably looking stuff over diligently.
Well, you get your social ways honest. Your daddy is,
yes.
He talks to people everywhere he goes.
My dad's a pastor,
Yes.
so I guess growing up, we just had to, I'm going to just move this stuff out of the way. We had to entertain people and, random people, missionaries coming through. And I remember Mama would be like, oh, take their, younger kids out and play with them. I'd be like, oh, God. I used to say, when I get older, I'm not going to have no company, because we had company all the time. But anyway, turns out I like people after all, so. But anyway, look at that. I made a mess, don't look at that. But this is what she's looking like.
Man, what?
Yep. This one, see how it's a little brown on the edges there? Don't let me get you, Russell. I'm going to turn her over just golden brown. Golden brown. Now, let me get my little grid, because we're going to get this out this grease. Get my mess over here. Let me get my grid. You can cut this whenever, but...
Good old handy dandy grid.
Yes, okay. That's fine. Let's back up. You don't really need to cook it, but for about 3 or 4 minutes on each side. This one just don't want to get out that grease, does it? You put it right there. Just let this sit just a little minute, y'all. That's going to be some good old chicken parmesan.
Ooh-wee.
It is
looking delicious.
Good.
Man.
Good stuff.
Smelling delicious too, y'all.
That marinara sauce back there is a popping, and she's just happy and sassy and talking to us. Look at that. Good stuff. So, I'm going to let this finish cooking. I'm going to get my little casserole dish out, and we're going to put it together. Y'all see that sauce? Listen.
Ooh,
look at that.
Smell good. Man.
You don't get this in a jar, I'm telling you. Look at those fresh herbs in there. Now, I did add about a half a cup of heavy whipping cream to the end. Just give it that creaminess. So that's the only thing that I have done to the sauce that y'all did not see. I'm going to start with a ladle full here, and I'm just going to put this out right here like so. Just going to cover the bottom here before we lay that chicken on top. Yummy, yummy. Some good stuff. Alright, we got this little chicken here. Just going to plop him down over here. This hot chicken. There we go. This chicken's so big. Scoot over. There we go. We got them all in. Now I'm just going to give it just a little bit more sauce on top of it. Just some love. Just going to be covered in love, y'all. A little sauce. And of course, you got to top it with some good cheese. Good old cheese here. So I've got some fresh mozzarella. I did not make it. I purchased it. But got some mozzarella here. We're just going to put some pieces on top. Look at that, y'all. Yummy, yummy. Here we go. Slide them around there. Give them all the same amount of love. Now I'm going to also put just a little sprinkle of this Parmesan cheese in here on top as well. Got my oven set at 375. We're going to just pop it in there long enough for all of this cheese to melt and just come out looking yummy. Now while this is in the oven, I'm going to whip us up some pasta to go with it, and y'all will be back in a jiffy to taste this goodness. Alright, y'all, just like that, we have some chicken parmesan, and Russ is going to come on in here and give us a taste, tell me what he thinks about it.
I think, y'all, it took too long to make because I was hungry.
Oh, it didn't take that long.
No, it didn't. It really didn't. I was surprised at how quick you actually could put it together.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad at all.
It's not bad. And I want you to know you can make your sauce. I had extra sauce. Look at that, y'all. Got me a whole nother jar.
I had a little sampling of that, y'all. It was very, very good.
You did. I said, taste this. Tell me if it needs something.
Yeah, I did.
That's what I do. But
I take my job seriously, y'all.
he does. He does. There ain't no joke. I guess you need a little knife.
Probably so.
We'll just get you a little one of those.
Okay.
Little steak knife.
Well,
just dig in there.
It's cheesy and melty. Man, y'all, I love me some Italian food.
Saucy.
Look at that.
It is hot.
Oh, it's definitely hot.
Right out the oven hot.
That's awesome. Very good.
Good stuff, huh?
It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's tender. The chicken is
Good.
very tender.
Just a little pounding on that
It was
chicken.
good. It's
yeah,
very,
it tenderizes it really good.
Man, the seasoning and flavor in that, I can't even describe it. The sauce is like very, very good. It's very good.
Well,
I'm very impressed. She ain't Italian, y'all.
No, I'm not Italian.
The day she could pass for one.
I used to wish I was, but Italian was probably at one time my favorite.
It is my favorite
food of all things. I do like some Mexican food too, though.
On the bucket list of places to go, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It sure is. Italy.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna make it there one day.
That's right.
We are.
Yeah.
But y'all see, it wasn't too much to throw together.
No, it wasn't.
The sauce, I hope that does not, it's not overwhelming, and that you really will try it, because I mean, 2 cans of sauce and some tomato paste and a little this, a little that, and I have plenty of sauce. Like I said, even after what we're going to eat, I still have a whole nother jar.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Y'all want to impress some people, whip that thing up. That is an impressive dish. Very good.
Got some little parsley out the garden. I was like,
I
oh,
love
a little kiss of parsley from our garden. Our basil was out of our garden.
That's right. We love it.
Yep. But this is one for you to try, y'all. I hope you do, and I hope you let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let
us know what your favorite Italian dish is. What do you like the best?
Yep.
Chicken Parm is up there for me. I can tell you that. I ordered it a lot. I ordered it when we go out to eat Italian. I order it a lot.
He does. But well, I just went blank. I was gonna say I love meatballs. I know what I was gonna say. And I have watched, like I said, I watched Miss Linda on Create with
Yeah, we enjoy her.
Go watch her. She is an Italian.
She's a sweet lady.
She's sweet, but she makes meatballs, and they look so good. I keep saying, I'm going to make your meatballs.
She's got good recipes, y'all.
I'm going to make your meatballs still, but anyway, y'all. But thank you so much for watching, for all our new subscribers. All
welcome.
Our new people.
Glad to have you.
Glad to have you.
Yes.
We had one subscriber today say that they thought we were young.
We like that. We love those kind of things. You can comment all that.
I just wanted to get in my little car and just drive and give her a hug.
Yes.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, we love that.
I do appreciate the comments. I really do. We're not, if you just popping in, we're empty nesters. Our kids are grown. Yep. We have 7 grandchildren.
We do.
But anyway, we're open book. If you want to know something, honey, just ask.
That's right.
We are what we are. But anyway, we appreciate you watching, hanging in there with us, and until next time.